What's up? It's Marc Mozart with Sennheiser. How to start your own podcast. And I'm gonna make this the shortest intro ever. It's episode 8, social media. Before you reach anyone with your podcast, they need to know about it. The big question here is, where will people hear about your podcast?
Why social media?
Consumer attention isn't exclusively owned by TV, radio or billboards anymore. The easiest and cheapest way to get attention for your podcast are social media platforms, namely the 7 most popular apps on your smartphone. Combine the users of these apps and you can almost reach the entirety of the world's population. There is no excuse anymore.
Friends and family.
Start by showing your podcast to your friends and family. They will be your biggest supporters and loyal fans. Just send a link to everyone in your phone's contact list and ask them to share it with their friends.
Build a website.
You might be surprised, but I really believe that you need to build a website. Especially if you have a lot of activity on social media, it's important to have a home base for your activities. Some social media networks come and go, but your website will always be there. And Google search, for example, will be a very important link between all the activities and your home base. Of course, your podcast should be represented and easy to find on your website.
Facebook.
Today, Mark Zuckerberg's internet platform has around 2.23 billion users. Use Facebook to build a fan page around your podcast where you can always post links and pictures advertising your newest episode. Listeners can then comment and give helpful feedback. To ensure that your fans can interact with each other, create a Facebook group that also directly connects them with your podcast.
Instagram.
Instagram is really 3 platforms in one. The timeline, the stories and IGTV. Hey guys, it's Marc Mozart. In your feed, you can post your thoughtfully created pictures or 1-minute videos while using relevant hashtags in the description. Old man. These 5 old men represent the power of media. Your stories can be more relaxed. Here you can document your podcast production or just goof off in your house. Stories allow you to go live and film yourself during your show and later upload an edited version to IGTV. While having said all this, you have to know there are no rules. Figure out what works for you and always remember, creativity is key.
YouTube.
Whenever you have a video version of your podcast production, post it on YouTube. If not, don't bother.
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn started out as a business contact and job search platform, but it's now becoming more and more like a business version of Facebook. It has a timeline, you can post videos, links, pictures and whatever. So if you're doing your podcast for your own business, it's a very good idea to also link it up on LinkedIn.
Twitter.
Twitter is a special case because it's a current event and hashtag-based platform. If Germany gets kicked out of the World Cup or your local zoo gets a new tiger baby, you can go on Twitter and talk to people about it in real time. Promoting your podcast might prove difficult here, but you can build your personal brand by adding interesting comments and thoughts to ongoing conversations.
Alexa Flash Briefings.
Amazon has created its own podcast format called Flash Briefings. You can use it to bring daily short 1 to 3 minute podcasts to listeners. So it's not a place to upload your longer regular podcast. You could still use it to announce your full podcast or to do best-of compilations. The Flash Briefing format is supported by Anchor.
Take it easy.
Social media marketing can be extremely overwhelming when you first start to promote your podcast. But really, it's easy. You have one piece of long-form content and you can use it to produce pictures, written word, video, audio. You can cut it up into short pieces, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 1 minute, 10 minutes and distribute it amongst the platforms that are out there. That's it for today. We're almost getting to the end of this series, only 2 more episodes. In the next episode, we're asking the question, what's next? We're talking about sponsoring and advertising and whether this is something you should do on your podcast or not. If you enjoyed this program, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, I'm very much looking forward to read them in the comments. Also, we have created a PDF podcast guide with lots more links and infos on podcasting. The download link is in the description.